then these side steps, these are flat side steps. I'll pull them out of the bag so you can see. Shipping was very good. These are solid. And the cool thing about them is they're a full length style board. So they tuck up really nice. So you can see these tuck up relatively well as well. There's a lot of them out there, they do a drop down, and these don't. These actually tuck flush and then come out. So let's pull them out of the package, see what they look like, and see how they're gonna look next to it. So the factory Predator steps are about 12 inches off the ground. That's pretty low for a small truck you're supposed to be able to take off road. And that they lose a little bit because of the step down, as you can see on the bar right here. But the new ones are supposed to mount flush. And here is the side-by-side comparison of the two. As you can see, these are very low pro, and they mount straight up against powder coated aluminum, the whole nine. These are not rock sliders. These are not rock sliders. These are just step bars. So it comes with all the mounting hardware needed. So each bracket to mount it, every bracket is powder coated and looks good. So let's go ahead and start taking off the old one, which we're going to use the DeWalt Impact and I believe a 12 millimeter. So let's go ahead and start taking off the old. So underneath for your steps, you have your mounting points, 2 on each. I already pulled one out right here, and then as you go down, you can see all the bolts you need to pull out. So as I said, it comes with all the brackets, and at first there's no instructions on where to put them. It's pretty self-explanatory as far as where they mount to on the boards, right? And it also comes with stainless mounting hardware. But the cool thing about these is actually the location is actually numbered on these. So 1, 2 dashes, and then 3 and 3. You get 4 of these brackets. They're all loosely mounted right now because I just want to see how they fit up on there. That one is tightened and it fits pretty much flush with the mounting point. So we're going to try and put the board on now and see how it looks, and then snug everything up. All right, so here is the mounted product. Notice how close it is to the actual body lines. And then as far as clearance, measured it just over 14 inches. That's having a hard time focusing. So just under 15 inches. So gained about 2.5 inches of clearance from the ground compared to the Predator steps. So not bad. As far as mounting them, we're gonna try it a different way. That worked, mounting the brackets on and then doing that, but we're gonna mount the brackets to the board and then put the other side on and see how that works. So option 2 of mounting is obviously flipping over the board and mounting these on. And we put them on loosely because you're still gonna have to adjust it to mount to the body of the truck. So let's try and mount these now. All right, so that wraps up the install. Both ways of putting the boards on, equally as easy. This took about 15-20 minutes to install total. The only tools needed were 12 millimeter and a 10 millimeter to tighten up the bolts on the bottom of this. They fit really snug. They look really good. It's a good step board, and it looks way better than the Predator bars.